Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. Nice to see you, Dave. I know, get the mask up, especially when you have glasses on.
There you go. So, everyone, welcome back to the Visual Arts Center as we do our virtual open house. As you know, we are talking to the incredible instructors we have here at the VAC, and we are moving over to another medium now. We're going to go into Scratchboard and colored pencil. But Sheryl, Erwin, Unwin, welcome back. Good to see you.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be back here at the VAC.
Yeah. Let's talk about you for a little bit. You are from Massachusetts.
I am. I grew up in Billerica.
And you went to England? Yes.
I actually met my husband online, and when we got married, I was able to live over there for 8 years.
And then you came to Florida?
Then came to Florida, yes, in 2005.
Yeah. And you attended the Art Institute of Boston?
I did for a little while. I spent a year and a half there.
A year and a half there. You're a professional graphic designer?
I am since 1986. So,
yeah. Well, let's talk about the back now. You are teaching classes here. You teach 2 classes. We'll do the Scratchboard and the colored pencil. We'll talk about those. How long have you been teaching here now?
I've been teaching here about a year now.
About a year, right? Okay. And we see some incredible examples of both of them there. Tell me about the Scratchboard.
The Scratchboard, the medium itself is a form of etching, and what you're doing is you're etching into a clay board that is set up on a masonite board. They put several layers of white clay on top of that with black India ink on top of the clay. Then you're taking your sharp instrument, whether it's an X-Acto or a stylus or anything that's sharp, and you scratch away the black to reveal the white underneath.
Phenomenal.
So you got to work in reverse.
Got to work in reverse. Yeah. Different space, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to keep that in mind too when you're working in Scratchboard.
Right. And you're teaching that class here on site.
I am. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
We're going to be in person, which is great.
Yep. And starting in October.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those classes are 6 weeks.
They run 4 weeks.
4 weeks on that one. Okay. And that's again starting mid-October.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's Scratchboard, but that isn't all you're doing.
No.
We're doing colored pencil as well.
Yes, I am doing colored pencil as well.
Right. So let's talk about that.
Okay. I've been a colored pencil artist since I can only remember. I've been doing colored pencil since high school.
Okay.
And stuff. And
well, not too long.
Not too long. And but it was portrait work, pencil work. In general, has been my passion for the longest time. This has kind of like taken over, but this has been my true passion is portraitures and colored pencil and graphite.
Okay. Well, let's talk about some of the subject matter that you do in the classes.
Yes.
You do in one or the other. You do basically all kinds of.
I'll have my students do whatever they want.
Okay.
Whether it's a landscape or wildlife or portrait work.
Okay, so student comes in and says, "Hey, I really want to try doing this." You'll work with them and
exactly. Yeah. I'll get them to I'll start them from the beginning, the very basics of whether it's colored pencil or Scratchboard, from the basics of technique and everything, and then help them through their own projects towards the end.
Okay, excellent. And again, they'll come in, they can get with you, they can do any subject matter they're really looking at doing in both classes there, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, great.
How long does it take to complete something like the Pelican?
Oh my God, the Pelican, there's probably over 200 hours in the Pelican.
And that's Scratchboard.
That's a Scratchboard piece. And my colored pencil pieces are also in that number range as well, when they're actually completed and stuff. Okay. Do I time myself? Probably not really. It's kind of hard to do that, but there's probably like hundreds of hours in some of these pieces.
And hundreds or thousands of lines there that are Scratchboard.
Yes.
Yeah. But
layers upon layers
of
scratching. Yes.
It's so lifelike.
Yeah, especially when it comes to color too, because the colors you have to scratch back the black off of the white clay to get the vibrancy of the color.
Okay. And Stacey?
So how many projects would someone make in a 4-week class?
1.
Okay.
It'll be one complete, well, hopefully complete project.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee that though. I can't guarantee that it would be complete,
But you got the techniques to do it?
yeah.
And if it's white-based clay on the board, how do you add the color?
You add the color by staining the board with the inks that Ampersand actually produces inks that are specially made for scratchboarding. So you can purchase the inks, and that's available here.
Right.
There's other mediums too that can be used.
Yeah. And while we're talking about that, those supplies that for your classes, you're available at the VAC?
Absolutely. Yep. You can get everything that you need to get started, whether it's in my Scratchboard class or my colored pencil class.
Great. Wonderful. Well, Sheryl, it's great to see you again. Can't wait to have you back here with your students.
Me too.
Being busy at the VAC. I know that you're itching to get in there and get started with you.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great year.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you very much.
Yeah, great to see you again. So, again, welcome for joining us here, and you can sign up for her classes on the Visual Arts Center website.org. You can go there, you can sign up for classes, and you can check out her schedule as well. And for any of you that have signed on and commented, you'll be able to join to win one of these logo items. This is the only one, but of course this is my favorite one because it carries my coffee. Everybody knows I love my coffee. So, thank you so much for joining us, and we will be back shortly with another instructor.